Alright, working on my Duramax here, and I found something interesting. These mirrors are okay, but I kind of don't like them for when I pull my big trailer. And I took the panel off and found that this thing actually has the option for power mirrors and for heated mirrors. So, this might be a one-part video, not sure yet, but I want to get them installed because it's supposed to rain. And the other thing is, this is the only panel I could find in this color that is already on my truck. And I did take this off as well and found that the wire is there as well. So I don't say I get that installed right now for the power, but I find it very interesting that the wiring is already here. And this truck is actually an LS, not an LT, but everything is there. And I also ordered, which I have, the button for this is right here. And I also ordered that off eBay from a used truck. It's supposed to work. So I'll remove this, pull that out, install the new one, and then I should have power mirrors. So let's get this installed. All right. A 10mm socket, 3/8 ratchet. We're gonna disconnect this, try and film it. Maybe I'll sell these mirrors, maybe somebody will want them, or maybe I'll hang on to them. I don't know yet. But alright, there's the old one. I don't know, I guess they could have been 91301, so I guess it could have been from factory. So let's install the new one. Alright, now we're going to take and install the new one, which is definitely much nicer. I'd figure you drop a nut to go get a magnet. This other one on here quick. Well, unfortunately, that nut dropped down to the bottom. So when installing these, be very careful with that. Now we're gonna carefully, and the new one is actually the same thread, which works out really good. I'll make sure. Top one up, kind of draw it all together. Hopefully don't pinch that wire. Shouldn't. I don't want to get too carried away on them, and maybe eventually they will have to be re-tightened up. Now this is really cool, I think, that the wiring harness is already there. I already checked that if you have one of these trucks and want the option of having a power mirror option, I suggest pulling your plastic cover off here and seeing if you do. I'm going to shove that insulation back in there as best we can for sound. Put our panel back on. Check that out. Now, that mirror is much better. Going to be able to see a lot better. You got your spot mirror for the low, down low, and then traditional mirror on top. And then the other cool thing is they do expand as well, just like the old ones, but going to see a lot more. So passenger side is going to be the same. I think I'll go through, I'll show you all how to install the climate control piece where it includes to control this. And then I don't know what I'm going to do here yet with this part. For the power mirror, I don't know if I'm going to see if I can continue to look for another panel in a junkyard or something like that, which I might do, because I'm afraid if I cut that, that's probably just going to fall apart. So for now, we're just going to slip that back in. But it is very cool that the option is there. For where I travel and stuff like that, the mirrors tend to fog up, and then it makes it hard for rear visibility behind you, and for especially when you're towing a trailer. So give me a second, we'll get that other piece installed. Alright, running out of light here, so we're going to be quick with this. Maybe this will help a little. So what I'm going to do, you basically pull the bezel out from around everything. Forgive me for this, because this is a... Drop that all the way down. Get your bezel out of the way. And then what you need is a 9/32 socket. Take this little storage space pocket out of the way. Pull that screw out. And you get access to the climate control. A little hard to do one-handed. Not an easy place to put a tripod either. There's little tabs that hold it on as well. That one, and that one. And basically then, alright, set the camera down, unplug these, and then we'll plug the new one in. Alright, here's the new one. You can see the rear. I do have to wipe it down a little bit. Said it did work on the listing. I did get this off eBay for the fraction of a cost of a new one. So I don't think I can plug it in. Maybe I can, maybe I'm not talented. Check that out. Alright, now check that out. That works. Just recirculate. Yep, that's all good. I gotta change this. That's good. Switch it back to that. Now, does the rear, does that work? It does light up. So there you go. Everything was there. Now you'd have to wait and see if the mirror would warm up. And it does seem like it is. Yes, it is. So that is very cool. So a cheap way to install, provided your truck has it. So now we place that back in there. The tab, actually only one tab was broke. That's actually good. Put our screws back in. We'll do a final check before I screw everything back in. That works. Yep, it's changing it. There we go, good. Yep. So that was worth it. Max AC light comes on. Switching it around. Alright, basically, this is it. Other than trying to cut out that for the power itself, I'm gonna, while I'm installing this, I'll go get my heat gun and we'll see if those mirrors are warming up. And see what it shows the temperature. And I do know, like heated mirrors and stuff like that does take quite a bit of battery draw. And then in the future, when I get more information, or actually instead of more information, oh yeah, that just clips in. Forgot, didn't need to take that screw out. When I go to cut out for that the power mirror switch, I'll video that as well. But I'm going to button this back up. This is basically self-explanatory, putting this stuff all back together. I may use that to install my satellite radio in this truck, because I do want to keep the factory radio. I don't want to go away from from that. A very interesting thing is, and you guys out there that possibly are around my age, this thing has a tape deck in it, and it does work. I was very surprised at that. So, but I'm gonna finish installing this back in. Very simple. All right, this is all set. We'll go get that heat gun and we'll finish up the video. All right, for the weather we're having right now, and I'm almost out of daylight. So if I take my heat gun, hopefully you can see that. We got 57 on the dash. We got 56 on the door panel here. On the mirror itself, we got 56, and on the mirror. So it is definitely warmer, if that can pick it up right. 61.5. So it is definitely warmer, and it should be working at that rate. Yes, it is. I can feel the heat coming off of it. That is so cool. 61, 61.5. Check the passenger side. All right, passenger side, door has 55. The mirror itself, 58, 59. Probably depends on where the heat panel is. There, I got 62. Put my hand up against it, and the truck isn't running too. And I can feel the heat. Now, it seems like it's only this. It's not, doesn't seem like it's the bottom. No. So anyway, that is a huge improvement on my 2002 Chevy 2500 HD Duramax. So more videos to come on this truck. Get a little bit better view here at the front. Let's see if I have to do injectors in it or not. It did smoke a little bit when I first bought it. It seems to be calming down. 251,000 on it. Not exactly sure if it got injectors. We'll find out in the future. And if it needs them, I'll do them. Don't matter to me. So it's nice to move up to a crew cabin. Really, when it comes to it and what the price of trucks are right now, I did not pay a lot of money for this. So thanks for watching. This is GMEC. Like, subscribe. Don't forget to hit that notification bell, and we'll see you on the next video. And remember, keep on wrenching.